y'all. So welcome back to my channel. It's Andreaallurebeauty, and today I'm going to be tinting my brows. I'm going to show you guys how I tint my brows using the Beijing permanent powder hair color. It's the shit. Anyway, so this is going to be a real-time video because I know it's going to be short. So it's just going to be a talk through. I'm not going to like do a voiceover or anything. So let's get started. So I like to start with cleansing my brows. I just washed my face like 30 minutes ago, so it's not dirty, but I do like to go back and cleanse my brows just so I know the dye will really adhere to my hairs and the skin. So I was just cleansing it off. On that first cotton round, I had just some micellar water, and this is just a dry cotton round that I dried it off with. So I'm gonna clip my hair back, get it out the way. I know I'm probably looking crazy, but that's okay. So this is the Beijing color that I'm using, number 59, and it's the Oriental Black. And you really need like just a little bit, guys. It's so tiny. And I probably had this, I may tint my brows like once a month, and I probably have had this since like November, and I still have half of the container in here, so it will last you a really long time if you only use it on your brows. So I just have a little plate. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to put literally just a little in there. Maybe just a teeny bit more. Okay. So that's how much I have. I don't know if you could see it, but I literally just put a little bit in there. And with this, all you need is the powder and the and some water to activate it. So I have some water. I thought I had like a little dropper, but I don't, whatever. So I have the water, and I'm just gonna put literally just a splash. Oh, dang. Never mind. That was too much, but I'll just put a little more powder to combat how much water I just put in there. Okay, actually I'll put a lot more powder. You know what? I'm gonna start this over because I put way too much water, so I'm gonna be right back. Okay, y'all, I know. I said I wasn't gonna do a voiceover, but I had to make a change of plans. My boyfriend came home and he was like listening to music and stuff, and it just wasn't working out, so right here, you see me going in. I'm just brushing my brows upwards. Brush them in whatever direction they naturally grow. Mine's naturally grow going up, so I brush them up. And right here, I'm just going in and cleaning them up with my shears, trimming them down, trimming all like the little prickly hair and sparse hairs and stuff. I have really curly brows, so those things, they get wild. So I have to go in and trim them up. Sometimes I wax before, but I just waxed maybe like 2 weeks ago, and my brows weren't that bad, so I just went in and cleaned them up by trimming them. Now right here, I'm just picking up some of the product. You want it to be a nice consistency, not too thick, not too thin, because you want it to really stick to your brows, but you don't want it to be too runny, whereas you don't have control over it. So I don't know what the ratio was that I used, but I just poured a little bit of water and poured a little bit of powder and made it so that it was kind of like I guess you could say like a gooey consistency, if that makes sense. I don't know. It was just like in between. And I have to tell y'all, when you are filling in your brows, please take your time. Do not rush it. although you can clean up your mistakes, I mean, who really wants to do that? See right there, like, I guess I was getting a little excited and I cleaned up underneath with a cotton round. But usually when I do mess up, or if I make it too thick or anything like that, I will go in, and you'll see later in the video, I'll go in with a Q-tip and clean up any mistakes I make. But the best way to prevent that is just by taking your time, taking a little bit of product, and not rushing. And y'all already know that little mark that says scar in my eyebrow. I do not fill in my scar. That's my little trademark, my little signature. I love it, so I never fill in my scar. And here, like I was saying, it's good to go in with a Q-tip if you mess up, or just to really, really clean up, make your lines really sharp. So I'm just going in with a Q-tip. It's even better if you use like a cosmetic Q-tip, and those are a little harder and they have like a pointier tip so that you can get really, really precise. But if you just have regular Q-tips, you could use those too. And as you can see, I only filled in like the back well, I guess you could say, yeah, 3/4 of my brow. Then after probably like 5 minutes or so, I go in and fill in the front of my brow, because I do not like that boxy look. That front cannot look all dark and ugly. I want it to be dark and lovely, okay? So here I'm just going back in on both sides. Look, I got too hype after I just told y'all to take my time. Well, take y'all time. I didn't take my time. But here I'm going in, cleaning it up, and I'm gonna let that dye sit on my brows. I probably did it for like 15 minutes. And I know, y'all, it looks really crazy. It looks super duper black, but you want it to be dark, because as the days go by, it will get lighter and lighter. And even after I wipe it away, you'll see it'll be a bit lighter. It won't look crazy like that. Okay, so right here, I'm just wiping away the very front of my brows first. Like I said, I do not like the front to be dark. That is a hell no in my book. So I like to put that front dye on later and wipe it away first. And here I'm just going in, cleaning up the rest of my brows underneath. Just plucking a couple of hairs away, so it can be real clean, real sharp, real just doing the thing. They gotta be thinking. Right here, I'm just going in and wiping away the dye off of my brows, the remaining dye. I went in with a wet cotton round first, just like when I cleansed my face. I did it the same way. I went in with some micellar water on the cotton round, and then went in with a dry one. A dry one. Ha! A dry one. I can't talk, y'all. But look, don't they look nice? Like, they look really nice. They're still a little bit on the darker side, but like my hair is jet black, so it's not that bad. And like I said, throughout the week, your brows will lighten up day by day when you wash your face and stuff like that. Like, I have super oily skin, so I become a grease ball. So I like to keep them or do them initially as dark as I can, because I know I want them to last. Popping colors. But okay, y'all, look at her. Look at her. They look nice, right? And this literally took no more than 15 minutes. Give it a try. Like, I love using Beijing. I think you like it too. If you like this video, make sure you like it, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for watching, y'all. I'll see y'all later.